One.
Hello, everybody. I'm making a reaction to to Johnny versus Cory in the House. Now, some call Johnny is probably my favorite YouTuber, if I'm being honest, just because I've always liked his reviews. So yeah, here's one of the famous anime, Cory in the House. Now, I actually own this game. I don't own the case for it, but oh god, yeah, look, I basically here it is. As you can see right here.
I don't. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Donators Marathon. There's no real theme to this. It's more of a grab bag of games that were graciously donated to me throughout 2014. A majority of them coming from the Too Many Games Expo I attended last year. You just never know what's going to come out of this box. As I'm sure I'll say many, many times throughout this marathon, I am deeply thankful and grateful and appreciative to all of those who've donated something to me for the sake of getting my opinion on it, to spread the word if it's a good game, or I suppose in this video's case, getting a laugh. Maybe this is actually a good game, though. It was the first thing I grabbed when reaching into the box, so for the sake of moving on and getting this marathon going, shall we get started? I don't know who this Cory is or why it's of any importance that he's in the house. Cory in the House was apparently a live-action comedy show for kids that was a spin-off of another show known as That's So Raven. I never watched either of these shows. Didn't really watch a whole lot of the Disney Channel, as a matter of fact, especially not in the mid-2000s. I was just entering college. I was all about Cowboy Bebop.
I've heard of that anime. I never watched it, but I've heard of it.
Stop the evil toy maker from taking over Washington,
I love his
D.C.
face. There's like a piece of dust on his head, like right there.
Stakes plot involving the sake of national security. I'm not sure I like Cory's facial reaction to the screenshots here. It's sending me mixed signals. I better just put the game in and see what I'm getting into. So this is what it's finally like to make it in life. I hope you like Hail to the Chief, by the way, because while Cory in the House is rocking an impressive soundtrack of about 5 songs, this hip-hop rendition of Hail to the Chief is playing about 70% of the time, even during the credits. You'd think music would be an element to get a little extra attention, as Cory and his friends are seemingly a part of a band called the DC3. Instead, their abilities are challenged, for lack of a better word, in these off-the-wall music sequences requiring you to tap the appropriate icons to some unbelievably forgettable, not to mention offbeat songs. Cory, I've played Elite Beat Agents, and you, sir, are no
I want that game.
Now, like that
Looks good.
From your constantly gyrating head. Who plays the drums like this?
I don't know. Looks like a cool guy, though.
In the House's narrative, a story at all. It's more like a string of unrelated events that only seem to justify their existence on the principle that it's a video game. Cory has these award-winning bobbleheads that end up getting stolen by this guy right here known as the Toy Maker, who converts the things into mind control devices that he uses to turn a majority of the city into his drooping slaves. Truthfully, a scheme of diabolical proportions, which quickly loses all sense of danger when you realize that the world of Cory in the House is already filled with incompetent townspeople who either have nothing better to do with their lives or actually serve a better purpose now, dragging their feet as they shuffle in circles. We are seriously hosed if the Secret Service, of all things, can't handle a teenage boy and his non-lethal Nikishkas. And to further rub this in, this right here happens before the mind control plot takes effect. The last game I expected to have any sort of political or social commentary is Cory in the House. The cheap dollar store adhesive that binds these events together is the abundance of dialogue boxes. If this game is indicative to the actual character quality of the show, I don't know what to say. Cory's the token schemer, always looking to make a quick buck, blissfully unaware that he can make a cool 4Gs just by going outside and picking shit up off the streets. There's the token dumbass, the token girl, and the token asshole who can't seem to respect the personal space of the token girl. If this were anything other than a Disney sitcom, this guy would have about 36 restraining orders.
Probably 37.
On top of the insane amount of therapy this kid clearly needs. There is a character named Juicer in this game. Is steroid abuse an ongoing topic in Cory in the House?
There's a laugh track in a video game.
laugh track in a video game.
It's like a laugh track in a book.
You should be giggling at some of these lines. They decided to honor the game's sitcom roots and tell you when it's appropriate. I'm laughing, but not at what they think. It's good to see that even in 2006, the presentation of licensed video games hasn't evolved much since the NES days. There's no real direction or any sort of graphical flair to the story, with only the character portraits changing a significant amount to visualize emotions. Cory, I'd appreciate it if you stopped looking at me like that. With this running animation, is this how Cory runs in the show? Is this how I look like when I run? I am quite the heavy fuck.
I don't think he is heavy.
Because when I'm not currently experiencing the barrel of jokes that is this game's non-existent structure, I'm wobbling around in a few different maps, picking up chump change for mostly cosmetic upgrades and completely the most simplistic fetch quest that in no fucking way contributes to the plot. And that's not a joke. There's a sequence where you go and perform about 3 separate fetch quests in the middle of a mind control epidemic that serves nothing but to fill the time. It's about the only instance where I was seriously expecting a laugh track, but they didn't even bother delivering on that. They have no idea what they want to do here with Cory and his friends. We got point A and we got point B, but shit. We don't want them reaching their destination too quickly. How about we have Cory carefully select which direction he's going and force him to start over if he makes a wrong turn? Because, as you know, Cory is in no physical shape to be turning 90 degrees to correct himself. With a run cycle like this, look at him. He's struggling just to move forward.
I can kind of agree.
The kids play some music and then make them forget the song and then play a different song because womp womp.
Womp womp.
To find out if his sports team won the game. He also wants to know why his overworld model is that of a black guy, but his dialogue profile is that of a white guy.
What?
What does this have to do with anything? I'll get back to you on that. We should also make some of the maps expansive, but let's not make them explore too much. They could be missing out on more laps. Got it. Road cones. They'll never slip.
Yeah, you just can't go through them.
Let's place some debris here and there, as well as some enemies to slowly drain their health. But let's just also throw a shitload of Slurpees everywhere because fuck it. Cory's a chunky chunk fuck, and chunky chunk fuck loves Slurpees. We can't be having any sort of challenge for our players, but we also don't want to be just a jogging simulator. Let's have this dumbass play this simple connect the wire game and then have him lock himself inside the janitor closet. Then switch to the go to do something similar, only with this remote control bug with super sensitive stylus controls. Oh, the fucks are just at 0 for these sequences, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's just switch back to Cory, because after all, it is Cory in the house, even if he's not in said house anymore. A more accurate title would be Cory in the what the fuck. So in their attempt to pad out the game to make players think the game's supposed to have the money, what's the total runtime of Cory in the house? 3 hours. 3 hours. And I'm pretty sure 2 of those hours had nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do with the final boss, nothing to do with the end thing. It's just necessary play the game to find some secret bobblehead. I already did the game by my DS. May you find your purpose as a dust collector, Cory. Britton, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I appreciate your generosity, but dude, I really hope you didn't pay $12.95 for this.
Well, it's a used price, so
a shining example.
I only paid like $6 for my copy of the game.
I can't say I'm terribly surprised. A lot of you are probably wondering why I even wasted my time and yours by some extension. I like to keep an open mind when I can. You never know when something actually turns out to be a piece of gold rather than a piece of shit. Plus, it was donated to me, so those will always hold a special place in my heart no matter what. Oh, we're just getting started, folks, so let me reach into the box and see what we have in store for us for next week. That's any more obscure than Cory in the house. Oh, come on!
Oh, that's cool. He lied the laugh track. Well, that was my first Some Call Me Johnny reaction. Pretty good video, I will admit. He did a great job reviewing the game. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And have a good day, everyone. Bye.